So the game that we ended up developing is about amnesia and its impact on relationships and how those relationships can be built back over time. You can take it on many different levels. You could just play the game and it would just be a puzzle game, and that could be all you take away from it. Or if you look between the lines, you can see where we've added elements which really help to reinforce the core ideas behind the narrative. We made a game because we like games. There's not much to it really. I think when you get to your 4th year of uni and you've learned all these skills, you really want to apply them to something you're really going to enjoy, and we saw the opportunity and we took it.
How do you think they might have done, in junior, how the sand gets all displaced?
I do really love video games, but I don't really have enough time to play them these days. And instead, and I know a couple of the other guys do this too, we'll just watch a playthrough or just go watch some developer diary and see how they made this model or whatever. And that, I find, in some ways, more enjoyable sometimes. Like just seeing how the process is broken down and then being able to implement that in your own work. I mean, sure, I'd love to sit around all day and play computer games, but it's not quite as rewarding because you don't end up with something you can call your own at the end.
What makes it so fun and enjoyable to make video games for me, and it's a bit self-indulgent, but like you'll make something and you may not necessarily think it's the best thing in the world, but then when you show someone else who has absolutely no idea how you've done it, and they're blown away, and it's awesome. It's a good feeling. I think especially being a student and it being on my mind the whole time, you never really get a chance to switch off. You can't get too attached to things, and I think working in a team has been really good to teach us that, and how to just deal with conflict and resolve it quickly and not let it hinder the progress. It's been a really good experience working with the team because they're all extremely talented, and quite often I feel not quite talented enough to be a part of them, but I guess hopefully they feel the same way. Yeah, we'll find out when we all have jobs 10 years down the line.
Oh, really?
What's up?
Reboot is going for a reboot.
Not having access to gaming as a child, I'm not sure whether it was beneficial or not in terms of my motivation to make games now, because I would go over to my friends' houses and they would they'd have the PlayStation or whatever, and the whole time I just spend like wanting to play on the PlayStation or the Nintendo 64,